Good day everyone, I am LMA Badinas and I am the one of the discussants for today. So my topic is about effects of AI in education. So we already know naman na po kung ano ang ibig sabihin ng AI. So my topic is the effects of AI in education. So, in education po, AI refers to the use of computer systems to improve teaching, learning, and evaluation by doing tasks that would need human intelligence. So, ang AI, it helps us in many ways. Just like in education, lalong-lalo na po sa ating mga estudyante at hindi lang din sa atin, pati na rin sa ating mga teachers. So it improves the teaching, learning, and evaluation. AI have a benefits and challenges, or the advantage and disadvantage. So first, let's discuss about what is the benefits of AI in education. So first advantage is the personalized learning. So personalized learning is AI adapts lesson based on each student's pace, needs, and learning style. So for example, kayang-kaya na po ni AI na ma-personalize yung learning ng kagaya nating mga estudyante. Like for example, di ba po kapag may binabasa tayong mga malalalim na mga words, we copy it, tapos pinipaste natin siya, tapos natin siya kay AI na, di ba, sinasabi pa natin na please explain this paragraph or sentence in simple words. So that's the example of personalized learning. So next po is the teacher support. So teacher supports automates grading, lesson planning, and administrative tasks, allowing teachers to focus on teaching. So for example po, sa teacher support, kaya ng mapadali ang paggawa ng lesson planning. Like ibibigay lang po yung mga key points kay AI, then kayang-kaya na ni AI makagawa ng lesson planning. So that's the example for teacher support. So next po is the accessibility for diverse learning. So this means that it provides tools for students with different abilities, learning speeds, and backgrounds. So AI helps the students with special needs. Like for example po, kunwari po, yung isang estudyante is merong problema sa kanyang mata, then meron silang activity na kailangan masagot, tapos pupunta lang siya kay AI, then pipindutin niya lang yung assistive tools. So gagamitin niya lang yon, like i-record niya lang yung tanong niya, then si AI kayang-kaya niyang isalita yung tinatanong ng batang mayroong ganon. So that's all for the benefits. So let's move on naman po sa challenges or disadvantage of AI in education. So first, we have the digital divide in rural areas. Limited access to devices and stable internet creates unequal learning opportunities. Like for example po, yung nararanasan ko ngayon, since ang bahay po namin is nasa may papunta ng bundok, so doon na po pumapasok yung digital divide in rural areas. Dahil po sa walang kuryente, tapos walang internet, nag-lead po siya sa creates an equal learning opportunities na na so that is why po ang naisip ko pong example is yung sarili ko. Yan. So next challenges is the academic integrity concern. So we already know naman po na ang AI is very kahit ano po ay binibigay niya. So AI tools may lead to plagiarism or misuse in assignments and assessments. So lahat naman tayo is alam kong nagawa na makapaggamit ng AI. Just like for example, kapag kapos na tayong mga estudyante sa oras, tapos may kailangan na tayong ipasa, 'di ba? Ang sinasabi na lang, AI ko na lang 'to para tapos na. So, kaya ganon, nagli-lead siya sa academic integrity concern kung saan nami-misuse natin siya, and ayun, parang inaasa na lang natin sa AI yung mga kailangan nating gawin as students. So ayun po. So next and last challenges of AI in education, the teacher readiness and training. So educators need proper training to effectively use and integrate AI in the classroom. So dito po is kailangan daw ng education ang mga teachers para magamit ng maayos yung AI. And also para maturuan din yung mga estudyante ng maayos ng paggamit ng AI. Kasi marami pa ding mga teachers ang I think hindi naman sa na hindi sila maalam masyado sa paggamit ng AI, and kaya nami-misuse din ng mga students yung paggamit ng AI. So that's all for the challenges of AI in education. So we have this, remember to use AI responsibly every time. So E is for evaluate, V is for verify, E is for engage, and R is for revise, and Y is for you are responsible for everything you've created with AI. Always be transparent about how you use AI these tools. So, diba, laging sinasabi ni ma'am na ayun nga, maging responsable sa paggamit ng AI kasi maaari itong mag-lead sa kagaya nung ini-example ni ma'am na maaaring makuha ni AI yung mga personal information natin and magamit yun sa sama-sama yun. So that's all for my report. Thank you.